Next, it's a clash of the stripes, the black and white of Newcastle against the red and white of Stoke. Not since Alan Shearer was a wee boy on the Gallowgate of the Magpies lost to the Potters at St James's Park. Martin Fisher saw this one.
After successive clean sheets on the road, Shay Given aims for the hat-trick on what is his 350th Premier League appearance. 3 of his former Newcastle teammates line up for Stoke today, including Andy Griffin, who once scored here against Juventus in the Champions League. Habib Bey. Gutierrez. He started well, that's a great ball, Owen in here, Owen scores! On his 50th Newcastle start, Michael Owen notches his 27th strike in the black and white stripes. Inch perfect ball and Owen does the rest. Excellent run. And a timely finish from the Newcastle captain. Enrique, and now Martins. He's got away from Giao. And he's found Nzogbe with a wonderful ball. Owen makes his way towards the middle. And it's Gutierrez! Great block by Higginbottom. Pressure still on. Gutierrez again. This time it's Giao in the way. That touch took it away from Owen. That block by Higginbottom prevented Sorensen being needed. Tony Pulis' side have only managed 2 points on their travels so far this season. Enrique made that ball his. Nzogbe wants it played on. Enrique goes himself and Nzogbe takes over. Sorensen punches away, very nearly caught out there. And I'm sure that was intended as a cross by Nzogbe. Lovely pass by Jeremy. Martins in behind Griffin. Owen arriving! That's number 2. Fabulously constructed goal. And probably the best man in the Premier League to get on the end of those side of balls. All stemmed here from this wonderful ball by Jeremy, who's given so much time to pick out his man. Martins teased Jeremy, drove it across the 6-yard box, and Owen goes in completely unmarked to tap home an easy second goal. And Stoke City, who've only managed 3 goals all season away from home, now need 2 to get anything from this trip to St James's Park. Sidibe trying to stay onside on this near side, and he's succeeded. Cresswell in loads of room in the middle. Cresswell, great chance here for Stoke. What a wonderful tackle, Stephen Taylor. Brilliant challenge. Well, the second half sub with a fantastic tackle here. Joe Kinnear has certainly rediscovered the goal touch here. On by Sidibe. Here's Fuller. Taking on Colaccini, he's done brilliantly. The angle's tight, but he's set up the goal. Stoke City back in it. Sidibe with it. Fuller, only just off the bench, set it up with a marvellous run away from Colaccini. Sidibe's initial flick on. Fuller took on Colaccini in the box, he daren't touch him there. Overcomes the cross, and Sidibe gets Stoke on the score sheet. Their first away goal for 372 minutes, and might it just drive them forward to a point at St James's Park. Higginbottom. The nerves are spreading round St James's now. Sidibe. Good effort. Plucked out of the sky by Given. Plenty of pace in the shot from Fuller. Stoke asking the questions now, and with Fuller, the top scorer with 6 to his name on the park, you wouldn't back against them finding an equaliser from somewhere. Wheeling, Fuller, Cresswell making use of himself, goes down. Referee well placed. Didn't see the challenge by Gutierrez as a foul. Don't think the Argentine played the ball there, did he? Michael Todd. That's a throw rather than a corner. In it goes, Given has come and has punched, but it's not a good punch. And it's hooked wide by Abdoulaye Faye. It's a really good chance that for Stoke City to snatch a last gasp equaliser here. Given came with a punch, found red and white rather than black and white. Maybe that chance for Abdoulaye Faye will not be the last one we'll see from Stoke. They've won a free kick here. 17 players packed in Shay Given's penalty area, and it's come all the way, and it's in! Stoke City have levelled! Abdoulaye Faye with it on his return to St James's. Thought he'd missed the best chance a minute ago, but another one was coming his way, and he didn't miss this one. Stoke City, who looked dead and buried in the first half, have scored twice in the second half. They've dominated, and Abdoulaye Faye has broken Newcastle hearts. Good first touch to control it, and the second one buries it. And Stoke City on course now for only their third point on their travels from the Britannia Stadium. And Mike Riley is now going in to have a word with Joe Kinnear, and I think Joe Kinnear has been sent off here. He's been sent up into the stands for something that he said. In the first time this season that he's run into trouble. But it was the assistant on this near side, Richard West, that called Mike Riley to him to bring the attention of the referee to something that Joe Kinnear had said or done. And I wonder if that challenge that brought the free kick that led to the goal was what Joe Kinnear was disputing. His defenders should have dealt with it better.
Obviously, Joe was sent to the stands after the equalising goal. What was that all about?
Well, I think in defence of Joe, I think one thing we have to realise is that it's a very, very emotional game. And, you know, we were very unhappy with the decision that led up to the goal.
It was a good point for us. If we could have played, you know, the second half, if we could have played the first half like we played the second half, you know, we could have come away winning the game today.
Even though we edged the first half, I don't think we were totally dominant. Stoke played well today. Second half, they certainly were on top, and you know, we couldn't hold out. But you know, there's obviously the odd thing that we're going to look at and marking and different things. But in general, we didn't play anywhere near our capabilities today.
Extra special to score here against one of your former teams?
Yeah, it's you know, it's very important, you know, for the team, you know, because I lose 2-1, you know, it's 90 minutes I score, you know, I think it's good for the team, you know, have a confidence, you know, don't lose this game. I think it's important.
Wonderfully spirited fight back from Stoke against your boys.
Couldn't see it at half time. I'm thinking Michael's going to get a hat-trick. It's going to be 4 or 5, but the substitution of Fuller, I think, changed the game. Newcastle were hopeless in the second half, but Stoke, to be fair to them, great fight back. Fuller came on, changed the game, set up the first goal, got the free kick for the second goal, and a draw, I think, was a fair result in the end. But Newcastle have to start and win games rather than just take a point.
2 goals from Michael Owen is encouraging.
It is encouraging, but his contract runs out at the end of the season and he can sign for someone in January, although he can't play for them. I think it's a scary thought, to be honest, with the best player in that precarious position.